skirt. You are dead, I want your last word. She celebrates. Ooh, babe. Next time the fuck you too painful. You should have seen your face. Face. Tuck your reach out. This fall. Down.
Make you feel pick it. Pick it with your fingertip. Fingernail not dirty, regular, you use a fingertip. Uneven, wetter than the rainy season. Easy off a slide, come on full of secretion. Cheese fat, put it in my region. Used to it, you feel like one is uneven. Wetter than the rainy season. Easy off a slide, come on full of secretion. Cheese fat, make you feel pick it. Pick it with your fingertip. Fingernail not dirty, regular, you use a finger clip. And baby, you get me in the mood when you use your big thumb and all around. Put the drink into me, be a beer to me, on you. Put the drink into me, be a beer to me, on you. Feel so high, love it.
All right, yep, it's time to start, ladies and gentlemen. All right, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome to Cocktails and Comedy. I just want to welcome those of you who are here for the first time from all over the world and living here now. We welcome you. Basically, Cocktails and Comedy, we have been around for 18 months. You know, the length of 2 pregnancies about, 18 months. Yeah. We've been here 18 months. And it's been a rough time because of COVID and so on, but we made it our mission. We made it our goal to ensure that we provide something alternative to everybody. Now, I mean, you can go on a karaoke party, you can probably go and, stand some dollars and eat some chicken and chips or whatever. But what we do is that we're bringing comedy to you. So I think you need to give us a round of applause for that. Getting up on this stage and being funny is not always the easiest thing to do, but we do it because we love comedy, we love stand-up comedy, and we love to see people laugh. We love to make people laugh. We like everyone to enjoy themselves and have a good time. So this is Cocktails and Comedy. I want to say thank you to the National Cultural Foundation of Barbados, who have provided us with some part funding to stream this event live tonight through their cultural industries and culture is more than this. So in Barbados especially, we tend to think that culture is less than this one. But what we're doing here as well is part of our culture. Telling jokes, storytelling, and making sure that everybody is good. So thank you for coming to Cocktails and Comedy tonight. I want to remind you that we have an Instagram page so that you can follow us and know when our next show will be. We want to thank, of course, our lovely team here at Vyn Lounge and Restaurant. Of course, you are in an ideal location, especially as it comes to COVID and so on. You have a fresh breeze blowing through here. You have also a wraparound balcony with seating and tables. Vyn Lounge and Restaurant doesn't only do bar bites. You can do fine dining here during the week. So this is a wonderful spot. And I know for some of you, this is the first time for you being here. And now you realize that there is a gem here upstairs, Dover Mart, where Cafe Jungles used to be. It's no longer here. And London Bar, no longer here. But we have Vyn Lounge and Restaurant. It's a lovely place if you want to hold your birthday party. If you want to do something corporate, you can talk to Everton, the manager. Everton is wearing that salmon-colored shirt. I think it's salmon-colored. It's not red exactly. It's not pink. Let's call it red or pink. Yeah, you know we men in colors. But I've been told it's like a salmon color or red, whatever. You can talk to Everton if you want to plan your birthday party. If you want to do anything, any kind of event, you can talk to Everton and the team. They can cater for it, and they can make sure that your event is good. Now, when it comes to videography, I gotta big up Marnico Media. These are the people here ensuring that this event is streamed live and look good in 4K quality. So I want to thank Nicholas and his team from Marnico Media. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the video quality as well as the lighting. You know I'm a dark-skinned man, so I need some light on me. If I don't have light on me, you just can see a smile, so I need the lighting. So thank you, Marnico Media. Thank you, Vyn Lounge and Restaurant. Thank you, National Culture Foundation. And thank you, the patrons tonight, for coming out to make this show very special. Tonight's show is very special because we have a birthday girl here, and she brought her little entourage. All right, yeah, it's your birthday. As the young people would say, one large off. Erica Henderson. Erica, happy birthday to you. Yeah, man, I want to wish you many more years of happiness and success. And who knows, you know, in your future, there may be 1, 2, or 3 more kids. You never know. You never know. But yeah, so I am here. I'm starting a comedy show. Yes, the boys saying yes. Power Surge. DJ Power Surge on the 1s and 2s. You got to big up DJ Power Surge. Thank you so much for giving us the music and the vibe. So I am the first comedian. I'm your host tonight. I'm Simon Aline, half of the comedic duo Rum and Coke. I am the Coke, I am the mixer, I am the chaser, I am the sweet, dark, bubbly one. Without me, your drinks don't taste the same. And without me, your comedy is not the same. So yeah, I'm starting a batting open tonight. And I want to talk about turning 40. So I turned 40, yeah, boy, yes, yeah, boy, look, cha. So I turned 40 in December. I'm a Capricorn, turned 40 years old. I think you should clap for that, though. Because from what I've been told, I don't look like 40. I don't perform like 40. But that's more, I can tell you a bit more about that. But anyhow, so I turned 40, born 1981. You know, I've seen the world. I've seen the rise of the American empire in terms of presidents like Reagan and Bush 1 and Bush 2 and Clinton and Obama. And then they had a real mess up year with a couple years, term with Trump. You know, I've seen things that's happened around the world. I've seen the Gulf War, the Kuwait War, and everything. I've seen what's been happening. But as I turned 40, a lot of things in my life changed. Yeah, man, 40 is a very sobering age. Because you sit down and you take stock of your life. You're saying, oh my God, I'm 40 years old. I thought I would be this far when I was 40. I thought I would have 4 kids or 2 kids and a lovely house and a car at 40. What am I doing with my life at 40? You know, so I wouldn't necessarily say I went through a little crisis, but I was like, fuck, what am I doing with my life? Where am I going? What has happened to me? You know, woke up on my 40th birthday, I'm in the mirror looking at myself, and I began to see one gray hair coming up here. A gray hair. A gray hair. I don't think you understand how a gray hair looks on a very dark-skinned person. You see it as the first thing that you see. So I am like, I have a gray hair next to my temple. I am not Doctor Strange. It doesn't look good on me. I'm like, where is this gray hair going? Does this gray hair have a wife? Is he going to multiply and be fruitful in my head? Where's this gray hair going? So I get on the phone, I call my dad. I said, Daddy boy, look, we're getting on. I got gray hair. Oh man, you turned 40, you know, so a lot of things can happen to you now, you know. When I was 40, man, you know, I recognized too that I can really perform for very long. I said, perform for very long. 40 and you can't perform. How do we go from having long gray hair to talking about sexual performance? I'm like, all right, Daddy, slow down, Dad, slow down. I just talking about a gray hair. Already as it is, because of my father's genes, I will never have sideburns and looking nice and sexy because I'm Mandingo, I guess. I don't have very much hair. You're not very hairy, you know. Yeah, but I will get to the Mandingo part, you don't worry about it. But I'm Mandingo. So I'm not very hairy. So I talking to my dad, he said, well, you know, when I was 42, you know, some of us in our family, we start to ball. I said, ball? I don't need a ball patch at 40. What the fuck? A ball patch? I cannot have a ball patch at 40. I don't even want a pirate patch on my eyes at 40. You telling me about a ball patch? Nah, slow your roll. He said, well, you know, you're 40 now, you should start taking more vitamins. So for me, and living in the country in Barbados, our idea of vitamins is cod liver oil. Cod liver oil equals vitamins. You just take cod liver oil. I'm not talking about Centrum. I'm not talking about one a day. You know, for men, I am talking about cod liver oil. So my father said, you know, you're going to start taking some cod liver oil. All right. So I went to the supermarket. I bought my cod liver oil. You know? So I'm saying to myself, look, I want to take care of myself. My father said, look, you're getting older now, you need to take a good dose of cod liver oil, especially for your joints. I'm like, joints? What do you mean joints? So when you turn 40, they say that your bone density don't be the same. And I'm like, fuck, bone density? Why you talking about bone density at 40? All right, bought the cod liver oil, I'm at home. So every morning now, I have my tablespoon. I'm taking 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil. A week goes by and I don't see anything different happening. I mean, at the end of the day, I still have another gray hair coming up on the side, and my joints when I get up. And I realized I was getting old because when I go down, it's all right. But when I get up, it's like, I realize now that I'm 40, I am making a lot of funny noises that I didn't used to make before. So when I'm bending over, it's like, all right. My son is telling me, Daddy, tie my shoe. All right, Liam, let me tie your shoe for you. I got your shoe tied for you. All right. All right, son, go ahead. Daddy, tie the other shoe. What? All right. Put back your foot here. I can tie the shoe for you. All right. So everything that I am saying and doing sounds very strange. 2 weeks pass, I'm still taking cod liver oil. But I recognize there's no difference. There's no difference. So I up the dosage from 1 tablespoon, not teaspoon, to 3 tablespoons a day. And what I recognize in the first week of taking 3 tablespoons of cod liver oil, I was moving a bit faster because I had to go to the toilet more regular. So I was like, hey. What my father neglected to tell me is that if you're dumb enough to take 3 tablespoons of cod liver oil every morning, along with the breakfast, my breakfast usually is cereal and milk. I love bran cereal. Hint, hint. Bran cereal, raisin bran cereal, whole milk, and 3 tablespoons of cod liver oil will give you the shittings by 11 o'clock. So you're at work and you
youngsters, calm on yourself. That's one of the girl that is sexy. Ladies!
So I had to ease off of the 3 tablespoons of cod liver oil a day. So I went back to taking 1. Good, not bad, all right. Taking 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil. Now, the other thing that my father told me about reaching 40, along with, the gray hair and the joints and so on, he mentioned about sexual performance. I was like, well, I don't understand what you mean, Daddy. I mean, I handle my business. I know what to do. And he said, no, man, no, listen to me, right? By the time you reach 40 and 45, you recognize now that, you ain't a star batsman. You're more coming down later on in the batting lineup. You ain't opening, no, you ain't an opener. You can't stand and bat the whole night. Them days done. You cannot be batting the whole night. Lara, So it's more like he said, you have to conserve your energy. Remember, it is not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion in the ocean. Motion in the ocean. Whatever he means by that. But I took that to mean that, I might have to explore some different color tablets. That's the honest truth. I was thinking about exploring some tablets, There's the light blue one, and I think there's also a green one, but you don't take the whole one, you take half of it, or a quarter of it, as my friend told me. He said you don't take the whole tablet, you take a little half or a quarter, and you drink your stuff, you drink your sea moss, you do your stuff, and you perform. But my problem is that I think sometimes I hear but I don't listen. That's my problem. So remember, I am taking my cod liver oil. All right, every morning I'm taking my cod liver oil. It's only 1 tablespoon now. All right. I am drinking sea moss as well. I had some work to do, so I drank some sea moss. I made sure that I also, I think they said you can blend a Guinness and, same sea moss and Guinness to help with your performance. So I am doing all those things, getting ready to do what I need to do. But the problem that I recognize now turning 40, it seems I am a bit lactose intolerant. So after I've drunk all of those things and I'm about to perform, my performance usually sounds like a concerto because I am farting trying to fuck. Have you ever tried to fuck and you're stroking it. That is what was happening to me. Because of milk. I have drunk milk my whole life. But it seems that when I got to 40, my stomach was telling me, like, nah, though, buddy, enough fucking milk. You had milk from the day you were born. You had formula. You had Cerelac. You had Similac. You had all kind of fucking lac. And right now, you ain't need no more milk. All you need to do is just handle the business. And my friend, you know, the friend I had at that time, she was quite nice. She was like, oh, you got gas? I was like, no, man, I got... And it was embarrassing for me. It was very embarrassing for me. I drank Dika. I drank a little Diavol to get rid of the gas. And it's hard. It's hard to sit on a toilet with a very hard erection because as you sit on the toilet, the head of your penis that's butting the inside of the bowl and you're trying to just shift your penis as you're sitting on the toilet. Don't forget, I took the half of the Cialis. Oh, sorry. I took the half of the Cialis, so everything, I'm sitting on the toilet bowl, and my penis is not helping me. It's not pointing into the bowl. It's up in the air. I'm trying to shit, I'm trying to pee, and it is a mess. It is a mess. It is a mess. 40 has not been the best for me. It's very traumatic. Very traumatic. Especially when I think about all the things I used to do when I was younger. Now, when I was younger, oh my gosh. And when I say young, I mean like a little 25. That's a little 15 years ago. Hush your mouth, I don't want to hear you. At 25, let's give you an example, not bragging. At 25, I would play road tennis from about 4 to 5 p.m. Road tennis, pat, pat, pat. Get on my bicycle. Ride by a girl I used to talk to. Put in at least 3 rounds. So that's from 6 to about probably 7:30 or so. Leave her, ride, and come back home. And then, you know, just relax a bit. And like nothing happened. My fitness level was that high. And all of us as men, we know how it was when we were young and fit. We could slay dragons. It didn't matter. But now, when you deal with a woman and she's saying, you want to go again? Go again where? Go again where? Where? This is a ride. This is a, go where? Go to the drive-in. Go and buy something. Let me go again. I know warm up. Well, good, hon. You can stay warm. I sleep in. 40? Nah, man. When you are at 40, you have to be strategic. You have to be strategic. And you have to pre-position and set up things. And one of the things I recognize about having 40, there's nothing wrong with having a little assistance. Now, the assistance that I mean, I have a friend and she is into sex toys. I was never into sex toys. At 25, 26, even 30, you can bring the sex toys around me. Quite pow, 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 turn around. Pow, 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 turn around. But you're like, here, turn so, do this. That's what it was about when I was in my 25 to 30 range. I was sharing licks. I didn't need a sex toy. What sex toy? What? And she's saying, well, you know, it's just a little help. You know, it's nice. It makes me feel good. But it's supposed to make you feel good. It's all right. You just make me feel good. I said, so what is? It's a bullet? No. I have something called a rose. A rose? Well, Valentine's when I bought you flowers, what do you thought? You got a rose? What is this rose? And I mean, this little thing, it fits in the palm of your hand. This one was red and like it has like a rubber top latex thing. And it vibrates. It has a button that you press. It has like a little suction thing. And yeah, somebody's saying about this suction thing. And she said, you know, we can use it in foreplay. So, yeah. All right, well. All right, I'm 40 now. I know that I can't always be up the mountain all the time. So we're using the toy. Have you ever seen a slug in salt? I never knew that these things can come from a vagina. As I was using this toy, there was a lot of secretions that I have never seen before. Bodily fluids. But along with that, the reason why I mentioned a slug in salt, the way she was behaving, if you ever throw salt on a slug, the slug is like, oh shit. This woman was getting all crazy. And at first I was like, fucking thing, Russ. She don't get on so for me. But then when I saw what it was doing for her, I was like, hey, the rose ain't doing it by itself. I doing it with the rose. And she's like, oh God, don't stop. And you have to time it because she said, press the other button. And this particular little gadget goes from zoom, 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 zoom. And I'm going through the different range of speeds and suction. And this woman is getting on like a fish out of water, literally. I can't breathe. Her eyes popping, her eyes rolling up. And I'm like, what? This rose. But as a man, you need to pick your battles and pick your spots. So I said, that got her like that. All right, let me prime up myself. Because I done eat for half an hour, so I ain't really got much more in me. I can give her 15 minutes of hard strokes. And I move the rose. Pum, 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 pum. And she is doing a laying down Macarena. She doing the Macarena, and she on her back. She makes noise, she screams, and I feel good. I feel good. I said, wow, she's satisfied. She feels good. The whole bed, all this secretion. I said, well, I got to change all these sheets now. You know? Jeez. The juice, as you would call it, the fluids are flowing. I mean, I know a snail or a slug that's have a trail. Shit, boy. She had entrails. She had all kind of stuff on the bed. It was okay, though. I was all right, well, you know. That's what a washing machine and Tide or Again is for. Yeah. But the problem is that after that, she's like, you ready to go again? No. I tap out, sorry. Come and sub me, bring in Kobe, bring in somebody. I done perform. And that is life at 40. Never in my life did I imagine I would be getting some kind of assistance from a toy. But at 40, I don't mind the assistance. To be quite honest, I don't mind the assistance because, you know, her satisfaction is my satisfaction. You need that, you know. And I'm man enough to say that now, but in my 30s, you can bring the toy around me, man. No, that's not for me. The other thing about being 40 is eyesight. Eyesight. I wear glasses. Well, yeah, my glasses out there. So I am nearsighted. And that's not a problem. There's some of us who are nearsighted. Some of us are farsighted. That's fine. Not a problem. But then I got my eyes checked and the optician is telling me, well, we have progressives, you know. I'm like, what? I said, what the fuck? I said, progressives? She said, yes, yes. So tell me, when you are watching television and you're looking down and then you look back at the TV, it takes your eyes a bit of a time to focus? I said, yes. You might need a gentle progressive lens in your glasses. And I'm like, fuck. You know, I can't fuck for long. I get gray here. I can't see properly. What am I supposed to do? Let's jerk off with one hand and let's close my eyes. Because basically, that's what you're telling me. Because I can't see well. I can't fuck for the longest. I get gray here. What am I supposed to do? And she said, you know, you get your progressive lenses. So I've done that. So I got the progressive. It's a gentle prescription, she said. So I can still see good and I don't have to readjust my eyes. But then the thing about turning 40 now is that I don't have time for bullshit. Y'all realize that? That like my tolerance for bullshit at 40 is so fucking low. I don't have time for bullshit. I don't have time for people that fake. I don't have time for people that, you know, I would say the right word is that they oversell and under-deliver. Don't oversell with me and under-deliver. If you are a woman and you are only a number 3, don't fucking act like a number 1. Real talk. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. All right? And the reason why I talk about being fake and being real is that I love social media. It's a good way to get information out. It's a good way to promote shows. But do not oversell yourself to me. And when I meet you, you are nothing like what you look like on fucking Instagram. You insulting my intelligence. You insulting my intelligence. I would prefer that you show me the real you with your flaws, with your inconsistencies, with your skin that might be a little poxy, but don't put on a fucking filter, making me think that your skin is the smoothest ever, that you got the prettiest brown eyes or green eyes, and when I fucking look at you, you're cross-eyed, and one of your eyes heavy. Don't do that to me at 40. Don't do that to me at 40. You don't do that shit to me, man. I'm 40 years old. All right? I seen at least 3 or 4 American presidents. Don't bring bullshit to me. All right? And that's the problem. I thought the problem was wearing masks in this society that, you know, you can't tell people from wearing masks and so on. That I don't mind the mask. What I mind is the fake fucking profiles. You know? You won't follow me. And then all of a sudden you're talking about fucking cryptocurrency and send me $150 and I will make you a millionaire. Motherfucker, please. $150 and you can make me a millionaire? What we investing in drugs or some shit? Really? So at 40, I don't have patience with bullshit. All right? If you are serious about dating me and talking to me, be serious. If I collect you in my car and I carry you somewhere, don't be saying to me, oh, I live down the gap and you're going to get up and walk because you don't want me to see your house. If your house is wood and it termite infested, I don't have a problem with it because that's the real you. But don't pretend to be something that you're not. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. When I ask you if those are your kids, no, I just keep my sister children. So all your sister children got your last name, and all your sister children you carry to school every fucking day. I mean, be real. Just tell me I got 4 children and I got 3 baby fathers. That's all right. I don't have a problem with that because I know. Because I'm 40. I am 40 now. I can handle that. But don't play games with me. Don't play games with me and tell me that you are custom fine dining and when the waiter brings the fucking finger bowl, you ready to drink the water from the fucking finger bowl? Come on. The finger bowl is to just clean your fingers. Yes, I've seen it too, bro. What I'm saying to you, I am 40. Just be real. Say, you know what? I haven't eaten out in a while. This probably means you never went up to no fucking fine dining, and that's all right. I would just say, you know what? Follow my lead. Follow my lead. We start from the outside and we come inside. A simple rule, right? You don't have to eat the most properly if you want me to cut, and that's kind of nice and sexy. I can't get this steak cut. I can't get the scallops out. I will do it for you and do it nice, and and I can feed you. But don't be looking at me with the plate and I see you start to take off your rings. Now, I don't understand why you were taking off your rings. You were at dinner with me. You started to take off your rings only to show me that you were digging your hand in the fucking food and starting to eat and lick your fingers. We are not at Oystins. We're not at Pink Star. We out on a date. I don't have anything wrong with it, but I am 40 years old. If you know you're not accustomed eating with a knife and fork, it's fine. I can accept that. But don't pretend to be something that you're not. Don't pretend that you are feeling good and that you have something to eat. And when I order my food, you are putting your hand in my plate and telling me, oh, your food is tastes sweeter than mine. You lie. Move your hand. Because I am 40 and I asked you, would you like something to eat? No, I'm fine. I don't need anything. Or sometimes they tell you, no, you could bring a salad for me. Now, I am not sure if they're thinking that they can have an upsized salad. Because if you have an upsized Caesar salad, it might fill you. But if you go fine dining, you are not going to get a big fucking salad. You can get a small little salad with a little dip on the side or a little vinaigrette or whatever to put on it and whatever. And as I am eating my food that I ordered and you are picking at the salad and your eyes are getting big as you see me eating my food, I am wondering, well, hey, you said you weren't hungry. You just wanted to eat a salad. So life changed for me at 40. Life changed for me at 40. Life changed for me at 40 where I recognized that for too long in my life I was fooping down. I need to foop up. Yeah, as a man, I say so, yep. I need to foop up. And you know why I'm tired? I am tired, man. I'm tired of, it's sad. It's almost emotional for me. I am tired of dealing with some women and, you know, you're at the house, you're dealing with them, they tell you come over, you deal with them, you're making love. And 3 o'clock in the morning, you hear, mommy, I ain't sleep, I can't fall asleep. And you look around, you are on top. The little girl or little boy's mother, pelting iron. I mean like pelting shaft. And you look back and you see a little half sleepy little boy or little girl. And you like, you're shocked. The little boy or little girl has to come in the bed and sleep with you. But she's in the mood and you in the mood. And she like, all right, we can still fool, but just be quiet. Me, I always quiet. It's you that keep a noise like a banshee. And you putting in the work, and the little girl is sleeping and she rolling over. And as you putting in the work, you gotta push the little girl one side. I'm tired of that. That's swooping down, man. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I can't do that anymore. I'm tired of all the bus crawl girlfriends I had, man. I'm tired of bus crawl girlfriends, man. All you want to do is carry me on a fucking bus crawl and walk up and tell everybody, I dance with Court walking up on me. Court walking up on me. I mean, there's no substance there, man. I desire more. I am worth more, you know. At 40, you realize what you are worth. You realize that you have value. You know, you realize that, you know what? Yes, I have a penis, but it is not a community penis. This is not the YWCA. No. My penis is not for every young woman out there. I have self-respect. I feel good about myself. So I need to be around a person that can see me for me and appreciate me for me. I tired, man. I tired of sending all the top-ups to the girls I used to deal with. I got foop up. Tired of sending top-ups. You know, meet me. We went out, we danced. I got to ask you a question. You can send me $20 to my phone. I mean, there comes a stage where you desire more because you're 40. You know? You might not be driving, but say, you know what, Simon? Get in my car with me. You know, let's go in my car. Let's take a drive. I want to show you some land that I want to buy. That's the kind of people I want to be around, man. I can't be around the bus crawl and the, you know, hold me after the car park, after the cruise. On top of the car, I really wearing a panty. You could just slip it in. I'm tired of that, man. I deserve better. So when you get 40, you recognize that you value yourself more. Even for men, you know, even as I bring my little set to a close, you got to value yourself more. Everything is not solved with sex. Sex don't solve everything. Sex sometimes just causes more problems. Cause they get attached. So while you're at work, you get a message, what you doing? I'm at work. Okay. I think about you, you know. Yeah, that's nice. Thinking about you too. So when next I can see you, I will let you know. Right now I'm trying to teach a class. trying to teach the students. I'm trying to teach. Or you might get a message from I on top of a roof. I underneath a car. I work in a crane, you know. I trying to move some containers before letting them fall on the people on the ground. I'm trying to reverse a truck without crushing the second man behind me, you know. I'm trying to do stuff. All right, I miss you though. So when you gonna come and shout me, I guess I will come and shout you when I have time. I appreciate you messaging me, but I'm busy. I need to be around, men, you need to be around women that got goals though. Because after a while, right? After a while, you just get tired of seeing her ceiling. You just get tired of counting every mole on her back. You just get tired of looking at the cellulite on her ass. You need a woman with goals. Men, It's 2022. Get a woman with goals. Get a woman that want to achieve something. More than just posting 150 pictures in one day of the same pose, pouting like a fucking fish all the time. Question, ladies, why is it that women that have tongue rings have to make sure that everybody know they got a tongue ring? Why must your tongue always be out? We know you have your tongue pierced. All right? Because my whole thing is that you might probably have your clitoris pierced, but you're walking about, yeah, I crushed my pussy. I pierced my pussy. I pierced my pussy. Take a look. Take a look. But you're walking around, you pierce your tongue, and your tongue is always out like a lizard. I mean, you don't need to do that. You really don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need to know that you pierce your tongue. You know? And then there's the other young ladies now that have all the tattoos, all on the legs. They got like a leopard print now. I understand wearing leopard print clothes, but if you have a leopard print tattoo going up to your thigh, does it mean that when you come to the PTA meeting, your son's teacher has to see every fucking paw print on your leg? I'm just asking. Do I need to see every paw print of the leopard that supposedly ran across your leg to get my attention? I don't need it. Why? Because I am 40. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, it's all about cocktails and comedy tonight. I saw two friends of mine that arrived just now. I want to big up Rebel Glam. I want to bring up Dottie. Hey, thanks for passing through, guys. It's so good to have you. Yes, her birthday was yesterday, so I'm going to let Mr. DJ play a little music. And our next comedian is going to be Sunrock. He's coming up next. So stay tuned, guys.
Treating you right, good times and bad times, and me and you right true, yeah. Ain't true. Loving you daily and treating you right, loving the way you wind up, you're my queen, my baby. Oh, I feel everything in me. Hold up your gun, make it bustin' on me. Breathe me one, breathe, baby, come in on me. Beer, but no condom in on me. Ignorant people like a cuss this.
girl. You want to you want the vibes, girl. You're from so tight, we can have me tell you. Fuck up me back, I think I know. Do more like I'm you're fucking more regular, but they're on another level. Me tell you, you say that, me tell you. I found a black baby, so many things, baby, I wanna tell you. Like the pussy so tight, baby, I wanna tell you.
Pussy load, bumbo clap, me recognize that you alone. Some things what you say to me make me a feel laugh. Like when you mix and me say, hey, you say fuck off. You look so sexy with me going in your dress, and that told me on. My babe, say she like my babe. When I'm bad man a box it, me know you like my babe. Say she like my babe. When I stop and feel unattached,
All right. Okay. We gotta keep the water flowing and the oil pumping, right? We gotta keep the oil pumping and the water flowing. Yep. We have a next comedian coming to the mic. This man is multi-talented, multifaceted, and he is one of the core members of the cocktails and comedy team. A writer, a singer, a rapper. He is good with words, but more importantly, he funny as shite. So put your hands together and welcome Sun Rock. Yeah.
Make up my mind here, so search, man. Large job this. Hey! Driver! Jeez, all that we talking about. Yeah, only one body here listening about you. Don't worry about it. We ain't here. We ain't here. Big ups to everybody, man. Big ups to everybody in the place with you. Large off my mind saying my May 40 sound like the scariest thing. I see my man, like ex-man and then, nah, that man look just like Malcolm X, boy. Real talk. I thought that was. I know, so we hit Malcolm X in place, boy. You like over Mike Knight? I almost said, boy. Yeah, that man Rasili bastard son, boy. That man illegitimate, boy. That man get claim at all. Yo, big ups, man, for all the people in the place, man. I like it. I like to see people come up on a bank holiday, no rain, just fall, and just don't go nowhere, B. Only thing that you get at you show when baby rainfall is text messages. Sorry. Bring. Can't come, boy, child. We ain't here performing to ourselves. We gonna laugh at one of the jokes and think that was funny. If people was here, we would laugh. Large up my bartender staff. Big up Vyn staff. Give them a round of applause, man. Real thing. I feel like one of the hardest things is to be a bartender. People is come and give you orders, and it's here people talk to bartenders. They tell myself this jargon well. Mine's come and be like, me a dirty vodka. I say, shit, dirty martini, dirty vodkas, everything dirty. Then they got virgin things, and they got people that you know in virgins ordering virgin things. It's feel like the world is get turned upside down at bar, man. Girl that's coming here, you know she look good all day. I want a virgin pina colada. In that virgin boat, yo. You shouldn't get cherry and nothing. Your cherry done gone, B. You know what's killing me about virginities? We talk about we's lost we virginity, right? We lost we virginity. I lost my virginity at this. I lost my. You ain't lost it. You know exactly where it went. You kind of place your virginity on this person. Like, and what you got for me today? My virginity, you can just have it. Yeah. Some people, if you was lucky. Yeah, the first time you have sex is always be the sportiest, brother. I know for women, it's don't ever really be, hardly ever hear a woman say the first time she had it was the best. Cha. How used to be the first man and you know that you was the worst, brother. You know me and she used to deal and all, me and that girl used to deal and all. I see girl, yeah, he used to talk, yeah, when he was young, he was like the first fella he was with. You know, he didn't know no better. Whoa. That man didn't do no notable work. Nothing. Every other pioneer is a first we just get big forward to. First man to line play moon. First man to discover the ROIs. First man to do this. First man to do that. Not that man. Who's he? He got my virginity. Not he. It was really just a two-stroke, too. The first time I ever fibs. Yeah, let's get real quiet. Let's get real quiet just now, later. Yeah, two strokes. You alright? No. No, I ain't good at all. Like, actually, I used to good things, but no, this is, and it's a problem, brother. It's a problem when you can't perform long, especially you under 30. Don't be under 30 and play you going in there for the 10 minutes, you know, brother. It ain't gonna cut it. Don't get in there for the 15 minutes, you know, brother. It ain't gonna cut it. Don't roll in there for the 30 minutes, brother. It ain't gonna cut it. If you ain't beating for at least 45 minutes, brother, you have wasted your time. My man don't look at me like, 45 minutes? That man has never been beyond the half-hour mark, brother. He is a Thundercats episode. That's 30 minutes and a few ads. And I see Sex done this here. In touch with our community. And now the lotto numbers will be 7, 8, all by itself, 8, and 15. Like that man's strokes. 15. You's being there, brothers, be wild. Wild, be. Yeah, the first time I fibs was cruel, man. I think the girls get real caring, you know what I mean? Me back and she mind, she really cursing you, right? You nasty at the thing. You just got here and put roll a little bit. You in the shopping. You gotta treat it like, you know what I mean? Like you's a wife and there's a sale in town on a Saturday. You gotta be in there for a while. So, yeah, it was wild, B. It was wild, dog. And you had to play off as a man too. You know the third day, you know, Jim had me good, man. Like, Waits near kill me, but he still can't true, cause I tell myself I promise you, right? You know what I mean? You gotta play it to your moral responsibility. But you there, you got fibs, brother. They got certain things that people do during sex to keep up appearances, B. Sex is like them social dinners at your workplace that there's got at the end of the year. You know what I mean? You got the workplace, the bank dinner. If you work at the bank, my mother used to work at the bank, went to a few of them. As a little child, you can't do nothing, boy. You had to be a mute. He was, oh, Elaine, these your children? Yes, this is Justin. You had to be a mute. You can't even talk too much. I just saying, yes, I just go to school. Hush up now, hush up. Hush up now. That mean your parents used to give you the little bat heel when you keep it like it's a football. And sex like that, sex just like that. You know, you gonna pretend to be somebody you ain't. You know what I mean? And it's normally whatever personality you choose to channel from Pornhub. Oh, once again, I realize that it's the true things in here. We get quiet. Wanna know? One of his Pornhub people. I can see the post-nut clarity on a lot of people's faces tonight, B. Yeah, she damn hear anything, like. Real thing, you got, you know, you trying to be a master chef, you got the folded bacon, and you know what I mean? She like, oh God, yes. Listen, and then they got these women that is being crowded that's be like, who's these women? They got some women that don't care about laying hot at all. They also don't care about nobody not finding out that you're trying to chop this thing in your mother house. You know them girls, you gotta be quiet, you gotta be quiet. Oh God! Yeah! Give me more! Deeper! Oh, Justin Omar telling me this one. Man, just call it your whole ID number 845. You know what I mean? Sister. Jesus Christ. Just gonna stuff them with a pillow. Your mother's carrying in. It's like a murder scene from the Days of Our Lives picture. Oh, now she ain't got that. She ain't got that. You ever get catched? Anybody ever get catched by the parents? I was having sex once and my mother walked in. It was a shock to my entire system. My eyes open about this wide and my penis fainted. That was it. It was real thing. Like, what going on in here? My mind just dropped out too, like the first Kanye album, man. I was there like, penis, I thought we was in this together. Nah, where are you yourself? It's a wild one, bruh. That, like, I never realized that. Now when I look back on my life, I realized that my penis was never there for me, dog. Ever. You think about it, like in your life as a little man. You was 13 years old, the wind is blow, your bird just jump up for no reason. Nobody about there, no sexual thoughts, nor nothing. The wind. The wind, brother. My mom's like, some boy brush against me, brother. Something touched me. I am up. You know, that time taking me Elmo was a big thing. Your bird was trying to be that. Touch me, make me laugh a little bit. You at prayers, brother. All things bright and beautiful singing, you know what I mean? And you just at prayers, you know, you just trying to look around for looking around, see it. All things bright and beautiful. Sanika Boxy right there. Oh, creature. You know what I mean? You just gotta treat that here like it's the police line or something. You just gotta step over that in front. Only man know they step over it before though. That enough ways, like, by the time I was 14, I was a ninja at this thing. You know, my bird can surprise me no more. My mother, you know what I mean? It starts, you gotta hold it, grip it in your pocket, and stand it like how your parents used to stand it, and then pictures in the photo album in front of your house. You stand up and you go on pair of bell bottoms, brother. You just, yo, puberty was rough, brother. Rough. The roughest things ever. The first things that happened in puberty is the first time I ever masturbated. That was, people don't tell you about this thing, you know. You know what I mean? If we look at, I can ask them a question on when they could tell me if I'm right. I got a hypothesis, right? I feel like drugs and masturbation got the same marketing team. Yeah. Think about it for you. None of these things you come up with, you decide to try yourself. Nothing. You always hear about it from some boy else, right? And then you intrigue you, and you getting tried. I had a partner who used to talk masturbating all the time. Man here, obviously it's too much syllables for this man. This man would like 2 syllables. This man won't call it jerking. I would like to call it masturbating. You wanna know why? It sounds a bit more academic, right? It sounds like it was an endeavor instead of some hard movement that's happened between the pit of your elbow and your wrist. Cause he's one of these men that I feel his headlock, he burning. He's about there. He ain't a normal jerker, no, brother. He's a warrior. He's one of MMA jerkers. He's dropped their point in guillotine. You can break to death. That man's about there, Steven Seagal, and he dog, he be normal. Make sure it worked. Nah, the first time I masturbated, real talk, I thought it was getting dead. Because I never tried this thing before, right? I just had this partner, he used to talk about it all the time when they got in school. You know what I mean? He used to be like, yeah. Or he might be like, yeah, boy, what you doing, boy? I was like, the homeboy getting watch the Dragon Ball, call it. Cause you know Dragon Ball, the thing. You can watch the Dragon Ball, and then I must say, go play some football. You men are saying, yeah. I must say, see a football, yeah. What you gonna do, dog? You getting home. Even if watching the Dragon Ball, no, now you getting busted jerk. I say, busted jerk? What the hell is it? And you's a little man, but you can't not let the other man know that you don't know. You can't let the man know you don't know, right? So you gotta be like, see. You know what I mean? Man's come back to school next day. What the man doing today? School too long, boy. You feel like you're going home and busted jerk. Today too? All right. After about 4 weeks of this man busting the jerk every day, one day call him man point weekend days, like, brother, call you on answer phone. Yeah, dog, get a day. Jerk had me good here because I tell myself, this, what is this jerk thing? You know what I mean? I see mine a day up on the side. You know what I mean? Yo, what's this jerk thing we talking about all the time, no, brother? The man said, bring money to go. And the man explained this thing to me. That man has jerked a lot. You see, anytime you assign a almost spiritual connotation to your penis, brother, you got a deep connection, brother. It's a religion now. Everybody's got Sunday mass. This man is break the bishop head at exactly 8 o'clock here. As meditations come up on CBC, my man got his head break off. And today's meditation is fat, dead. You know what I mean? Look, so it was cool. So I went home and I tried this thing, right? So the first thing I realized, I had this sensation in my lower back. It didn't make no sense. Never happened to me before. Body start to feel funny. You know what I mean? Start to happen. You get a little, See, lights turn off. Too much truth. Man got your light off to all. Should have jerked and paid the bill. So, this thing happening and you shaking, you know what I mean? You know what's going on. Your legs ain't working properly. And this happened like in my house. In my house, they got like a little hallway. They got like the TV room where the video was. And as a child, you had to be fast. So, you know, you only had much time to try this here before some boy come home. You had to take that tape out your video, run up to the front, put down the cupboard where it come from, run back to the TV room and get on like nothing happened. Well, erasing your footprints at the same time. You know what I mean? Anyhow, I tried to get a sensation in my back. My legs started trembling. I was like, all right, this is Funny, I don't feel right. I actually feel very, very wrong. Then thing went up my back again, chew, like lightning. It's like, I said, shit, this sounds like, this feel like you gotta pee really badly, right? So I going down the corridor, brother, on wobbly legs. I look like, you ever see a car when I got like one tire flat and they just trying to get on the highway? I was just like that. This leg didn't working as good as just trying to hustle, get down to the bathroom. So they get there, brother. I tell myself, yes, boy. I draw it, to pee like it's normally pee or whatever. Boy, the pee ain't come out, boy. I tell my bird rock hard and all this thing just shooting up. I tell myself, well, I have never seen this before. I am going to die. You know what I'm saying? Like the last picture I watched would have been Species 2. So I telling myself, no, this is it. You know what I mean? Alien eggs in my chest. Somehow I feel it was that roadie from school. All the people in life that got dead by an alien chest bursting invasion. It gonna be me. Alien trying to get out through any holes it could. This gonna be the afterbirth or saying, you know what I mean? I hear beat bad, brother. This thing shooting boat, and this thing shooting boat long too, cause he's a little man. And my knees gone. And they fall, they grown like an old tree. Blood them. And I had the light. I tell myself, boy, this it. There's a death scene here, boy. I got no boy to talk to like movies, boy. Just looking around my bathroom, I tell myself, I get dead here. This is weird, Joe. And then I started to get vexed. I tell myself, you believe this? This thing's still shooting boat now. I'm out here looking like a sprinkler. So I did so, and I like to myself, child, boy, you can dead, boy. You know what you can do? I can haunt all of them. Every one of them. That man set me up to dead. Especially that man. All I thought, jerking. He trying to kill people. Must he can tap my soul and use it some strange ritual. No, I even know what can happen here. Damn it. They dead by a ruse. All the things I could have do. I'm fighting them ninjas nor now yet. This mere joke. I don't want that like this. And I was like, well, just go close my eyes and wait for it to happen. Because I done mine. I haunting these men though. And I can be no normal ghost neither. I'm going to be one of them ghosts that could come out like Chidong saying off the table. Oh my God, the spirit of Jin like he's angry. He just threw down. No. I is a proper petty, spiteful ghost, brother. I pull in your balls. Nobody ain't getting a sex boat down here, brother. Man can drop the pants, I can zip the back of it. Jesus, peace, Keisha. Again. Move that. The boy again then. More spiteful balls ever. He pulling balls from his back. Because he's a ghost now. He's a ghost now. I cannot be gay because I'm not a person. So he pulling your balls from his back. Tell me so when he's a ghost. You know what I mean? I hope when I got enough salt. And be only ghost with a broom. Just, can you play Supernatural, your sister? So, yeah, I thought it ain't dead, but then I realized that heaven look a lot like my bathroom floor. And I thought that was it. I thought it was invisible too. I thought it was invisible till I walk out. And so the door was almost shut. So I tell myself, it's a ghost. Ghosts don't open doors. I can be good. Me, my semi-erect penis, naked self. Cause I naked now, like I done gone past, right? We dead. And then else. Clothes are for the earth. I just hit this door so blam! And I was like, so he ain't dead. Do wish I was now though, cause that's pain. You know it's a door directly on the head of your bird, brother. That was a roughness. Out walking speed. It was cruel. I almost dead. First time ever. But yeah, in sex you gotta get on like you's a champion. Even if the position don't favor you, you gotta beat it like you's a stud. You know what I mean? Cause women is want to do some practical things and I be telling myself, this don't make no sense to me. Why you like the positions you gotta get into is almost like you was choreographed dancing for the YMCA. What? You trying to get it? Nah. I do it out. I hit 30 and I realized that none of that don't make no sense. And I utilize the word nah. You see, nah, it's like no, but it's very emphatic, right? So why you say no in Barbados? You want to do that? No. Oh, we say, oh, that person's so polite. Want to say? Nah. Oh, child. Nah, they say you like not ever. Ever. They got women that tell you them things. Oh, you know, my ex-man liked it when I put my finger in his eye. Nah. Nah. Can't happen, brother. A lot of these men getting real effeminate, bros. You know what I mean? Men talking about them things. You talking to men, no conversations going wild. When I was a youngster, it was real cool. Sex the real straightforward. It was a vagina. You was in it. That was it. No, men getting a lot of trills, boy. Men want bells and whistles. Men downloading apps on the phone to put things in the girl panties so they can activate it from work. What? This is what we doing? Women bear rabbits that you can't eat. What rabbits doing that ain't pets? This is making no sense to me. Women like, oh, use the toy. What do you mean use the toy? I ain't asked for a tag team partner. Like, what's all this here? How is you sexing and you can't put the standards that you don't really, ain't you thing? I got sex for an hour. I know that I can't sex for an hour. I got 15, 25 minutes in me the best. You know what I gotta do? I gotta learn to beat a 35-minute eat. You see, eating, pleasing a woman is one of the roughest things in life. I can show you why. You can't see nothing. There's nothing you can see when you gotta please a woman. Everything point inside. You know what I mean? You gotta get in there and feel all of this out like you Stevie Wonder. That way when they cut out sex noise going dark shades and my ears be platt back and cornrow. Over time, I've been built. I be just singing Ribbons in the Sky, just trying to feel things out. That's all real child's loving is this. Well, so you gotta learn the 35-minute eat and let you know you cannot eat a woman the wrong way in BIM. I know about in America, I don't know about in Europe. You see BIM women don't make that sport. Put your teeth anywhere near there, see what happens. We must pull you up like it's a job interview. Whoosh! We doing? I'll put your teeth on that. Look, just carry me home. Just stop. Come out over there. And then she's like a woman, like one of them rough ones. If you got a rough girl, you can hear it too. If you got a passive aggressive girl, you can hear this too. You doing this swear you putting in your best work, B. You best work, you tongue there doing the soul leave. You out there, I'm feeling this thing here. That thing you don't dare try your best, talk. Yeah, you like that? No. Nah. Come out. They got some women that treat you so deport you from the vagina the same time. Whoops. All rights revoked. Guess what? Use a flight risk. Left it here. Back to the airport for you. It will, bro. You just gotta get in there and try it. You know, you just gotta get your best college try, brother. You gotta get in there and do your thing. I hope you last more than 15 minutes, brother. Make it happen. But for all the men here that do it and last, hip hip. Hey! Yeah. I just let one to know, when there's a small percentile, that man does fibs. That's my guy. It's called the quickness. My man is treat that there like fast food as soon as he in the yoke. Drive through, man. Just put your money in, take it out, go on. It's be rough, man. Being here for 15 minutes don't be easy, you know, sisters. It ain't easy, man. You gotta be in there. You gotta understand sometimes you gotta be in gym-like positions. You be at your gym trying to plank for a minute. Body shaking, long soul. You like this for 15 minutes, brother. You just doing there, you know what I mean? Trying to do your breast gorilla impression. Squats is about there doing wall six, about there squats there killing you, legs there shaking, long soul up. You girl under you cheese the speed, 30 minutes of just squatting Gold Cup movements. Yeah! You wailing. No, it's be pain. He's be feeling that. All the men that ever had sex and the leg cramp up, and they know that they had to keep going for the good of the cause. You about there, you leg just stiffening out soul up, you like, screw it. Don't need a leg anyway. Push kind of shove, you chop that off to it. But that's normally me with anything that I don't normally play with that. I love this shit. This man want me to be an expert on other people's follicle snips. Like, I remember that. Yeah, mine's not gonna do far. But yours big, it just dead. So I'd rather go saying that small and perky than saying that big and dead. You know what I mean? That's a beach whale. There ain't much you can do there, says it, bro. You got a little speedboat. I go in Cuba, it can be good. You could get the grenade up on me, he's a rare runner. You would just never find me after. So, yeah, life. That's the other thing too. Penis size is a big thing, sisters, man. No, men is hear these things all the time. Oh, use the right size. No, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You know what I mean? Oh, my ex-boyfriend used to kill me. How does help? I let you know you said anything but yeah, it's girl in that relationship though, brother. You can be single, you know what I mean? My ex-girl is tighter. There got certain things in a relationship, if you set them, you just gotta pack your bags at the same time. You know what I mean? Don't talk about she cooking. Don't talk about she cooking. She's good, but your mother's cook. She can say, hey, your mother's out there, it's all right. I'm really too fussy with it. You gotta hold that L, brother. Hold that L. Don't ever be like, ain't too fussy with it. Well, I mean, yours would be kind of salty. Get up good. And don't answer questions about outfits neither. This make me look fat? That's how you know. It's not like it makes you look fat. COVID got she a bit lower ton, boy. Crumbs ruin your whole house. This make me look fat? Babes, if anything, you just make that look small. More you got there, brother, you know? More cushion to love. Just gotta lift it up now to get to the goods. Just feel like it's an Indiana Jones movie, just open your chest. Look, relationships be sweet, man. I like them when I ain't in them. I like to watch one of the relationships, like one of them be good. You know, is watch people come out, they be like, oh my God, we're going to dinner. Yes. All up on IG, oh, you be going to some place and you taking pictures of the food. Eat the thing. You know what I mean? Everything you get someplace, she. I get you just now, wait. And God's plan, hashtag. What? Why? You just be going out when it's already half hour late. She's be, wait, take my picture. You know what I mean? Everything's Instagram, though. You just get the effect. You just want to grind on your girls. Chung's playing. Oh, yeah. Little Kevin, little, you know what I mean? Jamie, yeah. You just easing up on she like. You ever see the men in the back of these pictures? But I do remember taking these pictures, brother. If I'm doing like lives or if I'm decide to just want to do a little boomerang camera thing, they must be back so up. You know what I mean? Or just be moving behind you like, I even want my girl to see me. I even know what she's doing. Like, listen. Just get it out there. Everything is IG now, brother. People don't even learn to help people no more. Ah, I broke my foot. You good, brother? You gonna be good? See, you're bleeding there, man. Like, oh, shoot. I gotta change the filter. Hold on, don't dead. Relationships, women, got things you just gotta accept. Accept that your chips will never be yours. There's no food that is yours. It now is ours. Only if it's yours though. If it's hers, it's hers. Don't take out she food because she be like, I don't believe you just see me have Sandy, you gonna take out my food just like that? They used to be like, chick, you just take out my food all the time. How much man here ever went to carry a girl out and ask, yo, we want to go? You want to go somewhere get something to eat? My yeah, you want? I know, right? I know, we's got then, all right, good. Well, we get Shafat, we hit Shafat. You can't really go wrong with Shafat. They got like 300 things to eat, almost all cheap. You good. And you was gonna hit Shafat. You say you want like a large I want a snack box. Let me see what you call it for a snack box. Upsize the chips. Upsize the drink. What you want? Just get me what you gain. Cool. Get 2 snack boxes, 2 large chips, 2 large drinks. When I sit down, if when I decide to sit down, I want to get in the car and sit down, and the first thing this woman is do, stack out your food, you know. Your chips, her chips. She chips, and we make sure we consider it with it too. Your chips are near to you. You on that side of the handbrake, I on this side of the handbrake, you know what I mean? When was the solar? Slips. Reach all past your chips, brother, into your chips. Men, I don't need confirmation from this. Stand quiet when in relationships doing dead. But this woman's take out your chips. I used to look at she and be like, and then she's be like, oh, this tastes better when it's yours. You know what it tastes better? Robbery. Robbery that tastes better. That's what happened. We ain't about equality right now, we about privilege. You won't be able to take out my chips and I can't say nothing about it. And that's that she's a good girl, but she's one of them girls that, you know, that ain't vegan. You chicken going too is a war. It's just a wing. That's basically 3 pieces of chicken you eat at once. Outside of wing things, that's a special. What you doing? But don't worry, we's love one still. I remember this deal with we too. This deal with the fact that we wear one boxer to everything. Yeah, don't feel it here. You wanna know why we wear one boxer to everything? That's true. $40 a boxer. And you know what we do? We extra money. You know what we do? Buy panties for women. That's what we just do. So we just buy panties and don't go to boxers. So we serve. You gonna tell me $40, your girl get 40 panties. You get 1 boxer. We think men is wear boxers so long. We just wear boxers to the disintegrate me. I got boxers with so much big holes in them, just right there chilling. You know what I mean? That you gotta put them on strategically so they don't fall out. They got boxers that you can only pull the thing to the left because you could hear right, some boy get jick in the eye. Normal, 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 you good. We do that, baby. That's how we is. We practical with them things. Men don't really care about clothes. We don't really care about being fashionable. We care about being comfortable. I don't really care about clothes. I just roll, truthfully, I just roll for comfort. Because I realize fashion now means that your pants gotta be the tightest, it gotta be about here. Your boxer gotta be another color than the pants, but it still gotta match back with the shirt and the shoes. You know what I mean? Men wearing crop tops now, all out here in the 6-pack. You talking men in short jackets and big bellies hanging out in front. You know what I mean? They take like a very bad 80s video for a Pepsi ad. You know what I mean? You better run, you better do what you can. Nah, that's fashion though. That's fashion though. They said it's pop off in party. And people's be running. You know who's be out front? All the women. All the women. All the women got space for leg movement. The skirt this short. Or they got a big split at your front. Their legs can move. What the men just look like a bunch of angry penguins trying to get rid of it. Man, shoot them out, boy. Can't jump over small things like this. If you go want to take pants, you gotta be like boxy first, like you say saddling in the old western. Nah. I wear joggers that was made for running. Anything pop off, I can still do my sub 10 100-meter sprint. You understand? I can still be frightened Usain Bolt of Barbados. I good. Men know, men want wear tight things. I want to see you ball sprinting, brother. You know what I mean? Men out and going cycling shorts. Nah, you man. I went in the store, see a pants book this long. I said, cha boy. Woman will look good at that here. See a little man pass. Ease me there, brother. Sister, I want that. That's a small. You got any smaller? Huh? This is what happening? Brother, you got skinny jeans and skinnier men. Jeans small. Everybody walking about look like Chafette straws. Nah, ain't for me. Ain't for me, sister. He's a man's man. You know what I mean? I roast breadfruits. I split dominoes. I drink rum straight. I want no chaser. I don't chase nothing. That man is a good man. He know that Chafette changed the straws. The packaging is still tight, sir? Ah, well, that's my point. But the don't break, there's flex no. Someone's come with an iron straw. You know some boy like iron in the moat, boy. They go and metal straw. Like that's a thing. Like You real good. You got a metal straw. Just suck up all the rust. Real thing. I like Barbados though. Barbados is a cool place to live. It's nice. It's nice. I like Barbados because we got a very nice, good-looking woman to mile ratio. You can find at least 4 good-looking women per every square mile in babe. Real thing. Not this square mile though, but a lot of them. Nah, I'm making sport. Nah, I love Bajan women, brother. Like, I love them. Some of my best memories and worst are with Bajan women. You know what I mean? Real thing. It's a rough thing. I like it because horning is part of the culture. Horn a baby's a bone, brother. She's a species. You hear that man there? All them men is horn a man. Every one of them. Just take note if anything get funny. Your host might be one of them. Horning is part of the culture, brother. But you know what's not part of the culture? Support. Men is get horn, we don't really get support. When men get horn, it's be rough. And if anybody support you, might be 1 or 2 female friends that survive the onslaught of your girl coming into your life. Because when your girl come in your life, all you female friends go left. Have to. Because you fooping all. Because that's what she's tell you. She's come and touch you too soft. That look too familiar. You don't like that. Wanna fooping. You know what I mean? Can't do it. But then you get horn as a man, and the boy you can really talk to. Can I tell you, man, friends? Can I tell them, brother? As a man, you must have got 5 friends that cool with you. 3 that aren't. Out of that 5. 1 that is your guy. If anything happened, you was to kill somebody, that man will call you and ask how the birdie body. And then you got a hyena. Yeah, you got a partner that guy. You can tell the man say it's serious. That man can look at you blank face and cackle. And point at you. Real thing, you out there crying on your phone. Crying on your phone, snot can out your nose and thing. Ugly cry, brother. That won't be your face. You be like, rough one. You call your man, so. My wife and you, brother, York. Keisha me done. She had her sex and other fellow. You hear silence by the other side of your phone. So, Keisha, how are you? Yes, big man. Oh, God! Wait. What does that fella boy? That fella for work, boy? I tell you what, yo, that bad doggy bigger than yours, boy. That's your frame, brother. You lick up, brother. Ain't nothing for you, brother. Can't tell him ain't nothing serious, boy. That man about there, man. Keisha is ready to go cap. Cause that's a man. That's a horse, boy. All I tell you had a pling when man go bloom. That's that man. You there crying, dog. Dang, you don't count your host for 2 months. They may laugh at you, no support. Women is get horn is become an event. Real thing, boy. Women is get horn. You hear it, boy. Women's call it. Keisha, just the Harvey. What? You want Johnson? Johnson, what? Get the women of St. Patrick's and St. Lucie to the north. Keisha's been horned. And just see a steady lane of traffic. Boom, 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 boom. Women just pull up at your house. Beer carrier scared her own. Yeah. And that's it moving on in a Swift. Real talk. Women in Swift pulling up. Women pulling up in the main cars. Some women got anything that's small and hatchbacky, women can't not the place in. Some of them moving up now though, cause you know the women that does choke out many things. Them is to come at the 2 Hilux Rockos. Jump out. You know what I mean? Who don't got wine, got nails. Who don't got nails, got like 2 or 3 makeup kits. Women can't deal with all the drinks too. No, you see these stores and buying no truck pull up. Not even the woman pull up a one. Keisha live here? 4 cases of art, yeah. And women is getting there, boy, and it's be such a long session of upliftment and affirmation, be. Women be there doing she fingers and things. He ain't even good for you anyway. He long rise, so ahead. I know, like, we were there, side, but I don't even understand, like, they got things that don't even, they got things that don't even happen, like, don't even matter. He's about here again, like a full fucking idiot, you know what I mean? I bet he doggy small too, I bet. Actually, it wasn't, it was, it's just that you was Guyana, right? It didn't mean much, but you'd have taken it in, all right. Again, he's money. Yeah, women that sell beer things, what, she going for, who's that? He did that ugly girl. I tell you, girl on, you know, that girl on still, you know what I mean? That ugly girl. I don't even, like, she's got all the front, and she here, you can see the lace at the front. Now, I know who do that there. She here just a hobby blind. Anyhow, on to bigger and better. And then there's got like 2 or 3 of them that has come there already with recommendations for replacement cleaners. Like, listen, sister, you need consolation, doggy, you understand? I got a small list here, so, of willing candidates. Yeah. Wow. Women so rough, dog. They got in case of emergency break glass for penis. Men just be about here getting washed off. We be home for 2 months, brother, crying and looking at the ceiling. Brother, I get home once, and I count every crack, every dent in my trouble plastic ceiling here, brother. 16,738. Oh, yeah, I missed that one. 16,739. Yo, the rough, brother. I lost 25 pounds in 4 days. I just heard, brother, mosquitoes pass me, not to bite me, but to check for me. Mosquitoes pass. Yo, nah, don't lash me. Don't lash me. Look, you good, man? Cause I realize, like, I know she left you and thing, man, but you can be alright. You strong. Just take your time, right? I gain that, but you sister, man. Brother, you know when that horns used pass, everybody's out say, you the sick? Which is really the major question for if you got AIDS, right? you lost too much weight too quick. You the sick? Yeah, they used to be like, nah, they just, you know, I went through some things, man, no come to hospital. He got AIDS, you know. I always know he did a bullet. In Barbados, if you're a man and you lost enough weight, it can never be because you went to the gym and work out, or it can never be because you went through a hard thing at hospital, you got chemo. Nah, you bullying. You bullying, it catch you, and that's what happened. That's what you get for bullying. Well, brother, Barbados is cruel. But the horn is the thing. The horn is make you strong too, though. It's blocking your heart at first, though. Your heart is gonna be black for a good couple years. Yeah. You know, it's then become the duck hunter sex, be the duck hunter sex, brother. Just anything fly across you, pew! You just be there, just shoot on everything. It's blocking your heart for a little bit, man. And then you's a good girl. You know a good girl is, but yeah, and then you's messed up. And then you tell yourself, child, boy, you do shit. Man, the good girl never harmed me playing rebound, but I'm sorry, man, if that happened to you, it was rough. She didn't as good as you thought. Man, listen, but horn is just the options, you know. Horn is just the options, man. I hear people say you shouldn't take on a horn, but we love differently, you know. A man is loved in a completely different way to a woman. A woman is left in a completely different way to a man too. I just now you know from the first thing that she can't eat you fat chips, that was the beginning of the end. She has started to leave. Just compartmentalizing it, all right, no, in the chips, in the fucking chips. All right, that's one strike there, brother. Moving on to the next compartment. Was that way it was this here? No panties and bang. Whoops. Moving on to the next compartment. In about 10 years, she gone. You about there lick up. She good. She and the girls going brunch. Putting it up on IG. Ain't even blocking you so you can see it. You gonna watch she doing good, boy. She be at the gym getting the boxy big and thing. You know, you see them, so our captions come up, you know, this could have been us, but. You know what I mean? You see all that happen. And men is about there, dang. And then we sketch ourselves, we get gym. We start doing things, you know, we start looking at life different. In the end, you just gotta love people and love them for who they is. You know what I mean? Love them for who they is, man. Even if she's throw in as deep as you act, she's still a good person. But that man done hurt, man. I can see the hurt in all one of eyes. That whole chair there get harmed, boy. This thing here touch that man deep, boy. I feel like it's one of them pastors in the Baptist church. You know, preach, pastor, yes. Give it up to God. I got past my collection plate just now with a boat here liking it. So that was it. But in the end, though, love people. Love people. Love oneself. You know what I mean? And eat. And eat. And eat. When I can take it to be food, people, swallowing a pride, I don't even care. For the men that ain't here that know what I talk about, eat. And if you can't eat, learn. Real talk. It is a good way to save yourself on 50% of the work, B. Because you can eat good and sex like a dolphin. You understand? You both there looking like flip top. You straight. Best sex ever. Oh my God, you were amazing. No, it wasn't. My ankle to hurt. My butt hurting me. No. That's why I could only do like a bilateral stroke. You know what I mean? That's about it for me. That's all I got. A bilateral, sir. Bilateral. Listen, they got things that come out work, and I just love to do shows here, you know. These men just kill me. My man laughed a full 10 seconds after he joked. He on dial up. That man got a flow connection. Don't even get tight what that is. Of course, that's why he's glad that he's slow. I didn't want he laughing when he pouring people drinks. Hey, you ain't give me the rest of the Guinness, or? Ladies and gentlemen, love one that'll have a lot of fun, have a good time. My name is Justin Sarot. Be good.
Thank you so much. All right, give it up for Sarah. Now, right now, I would say that the wicket has been well prepared. The wicket is bouncing good, so we're not wasting any time. We're gonna go to our next comedian. This man has been with us from the inception of Cocktails and Comedy. He has a different style as a comedian. It is different. I just want y'all guys to listen and enjoy it. Give it up for our next comedian, Jason. All right, Jason.
I got you.
Good night, everybody. Sorry, I was waiting on a drink, but that's not happening. So, question: who's in here with friends tonight? It come in. Thank you. You feel we waiting on you? Stop me. Happy birthday, Erica. To Erica. You don't know what the next 10 years has waiting on you. Simon Taco Party. Simon Taco Party. That's him. You can be working. Everything can be right. Who is here with friends tonight? Who's here with good friends? Who's here with like day one friends? Everybody, these are like friends like you knew from way back, secondary school, primary school, like long time friends. All right, good. Give yourself a pat on the back. And some of them, who's here with day two friends? Like people that they recently met. People that may not even necessarily be yours all of the time. All right, good. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round. People, give the day two friends a round of applause. Everybody to shout out the day one friends. But you know what? I think the day two friends are the ones that deserve all of the real love and respect. Because study it. Your day one friends, your friends from way back when, like when you were younger, like the bar for friendship back then, it was pretty low when you think about it. It was like, think about yourself when you were at primary school. It was like, you like fruity? I like fruity. We is friends. You like red fruity? I love red fruity. We is best friends. Years later, if you knew then what you know now, you would have walked right past that snotty nose little boy and be like, sorry, buddy, I would like to help you, but you ain't gonna never learn to like use shoelaces anyhow. Here's what's gonna happen. I can tell you what's gonna happen. 16 years from now, both of we gonna be drunk in Nelson Street, and I gonna be trying to buy back my pants from a paro. Nah, stop part you with. It don't make any sense. I can give you exactly. I will cheers to that, sir. Cheers to that. But for old time's sake, I can give you one word. Velcro. Go home and tell your mother about it. It can change your life. Day one friends, you are stuck with them. They are there out of duty. They are there because you have no choice. They know where all the skeletons are buried. Sometimes literally. They know everything. They know your family. They know the reason why the boss woman come to you first and ask for the blood transfusion when the child was in trouble. They know about the salt that you just roll up and stick in the front of your boxers when you go to the gym. They know your real age. They know your real weight. They know about the time that you woke up on the man by accident, in effect. They know everything. You are stuck with these people. You cannot get rid of them. Like, day two friends now. Day two friends are the result of what you learned from having your day one friends. You look at your day one friends and you go like, not another one of them. Next time around, I want one with money. But not too much money, mind you. Enough money that when you go to the bar, you order all the big mouth drinks that you know you can't afford, then you can pick up the tab. But not so much money that they can horn you. Not easy anyhow. And you want one, you know what I mean? You want a couple ones that just be in church. You want some church friends. But not just for the young girls. Or the young boys, as the case may be. It's a different world. God is love. I can't judge. And you say, you know what? I want one in government and a couple fat ones that you could pose next to. That way you always want, that's it. That way you can always look slim. It is easier than trying to lose weight. There is a strategy to this thing. If you have bad friends the second time around, it is your foolish fault because you are not learning. And try to get, and Simon, this is not a plug for us, but try to get a few older friends too. Because older friends give you the sort of advice that you know what I mean, you need. And you don't always take the advice, but it is good advice. It is good advice. And sometimes, you know what I mean, like the best ones are the ones that do not tell you those 4 words that you hate to hear when you don't take good advice. And you know what those 4 words are? I'll tell you so? Oh, okay. Well, you have better friends than me. My friends say, you is a clown. And they don't say clown. It's another C word. But this is a live stream. I don't want NCF to cancel us. So we can go with clown. But exactly. But you know what that other word is. But you see, that's why I want better friends. I want friends that say things like, I told you so. Not you is a clown. Exactly. And here's the thing. I'm actually in between friends at the moment. Exactly. I haven't officially resigned from my friends. I'm sort of like, shopping around, seeing what other friends are out there on the market. And it's not that there's anything wrong with my friends. It's just that one day I studied, I could do better. And let me tell you how I came to this. A day I had to give blood for somebody. Somebody's mother needed blood, and I had to give blood. And I was lying there, exactly, you had them, and I was lying there with the people jucking needles in my wrist, and I was studying, you know what? If the day ever came that I get shot, and I had to rely on my friends to give blood for me, I was dead. And don't ask what it is that I'm doing in my spare time that I'm wondering about getting shot. People, I am the one driving this bus, just trying to keep up. Just understand that I realized that I was dead and it's not that my friends would not show up. My friends would show up. Even if it is just for the free drinks and the biscuits, my friends will show up. The problem is that, you know, when you show up to give blood for somebody, as soon as you get there, first they confront you with this list, this questionnaire, this list of personal questions. First question, you talking about did you have a tattoo recently? Don't worry about that. First question, do you use marijuana? I am from Black Rock, half the room clear already. No, they got a big quarrel outside. Everybody like, wait. So all of a sudden, I can't get the free drink now. I can't get the juice, little sugar and water. I begging, because I begging. You won't believe that these are the people that have been on TV telling you they want blood, they want blood. Now all of a sudden, they don't want my blood. Well, you know what? I gone. I don't care about this no more. So not even little Mobby. I could get some Mobby. So that's the first one. That's the first one. Second question, if you're still around. Second question, they can ask you, you know, if you use any sort of drug prescribed by anybody or given to you by anyone other than a doctor. Define doctor. Next question they can ask you. Next question they can ask you. And this one though is for men only. You know, they can ask the men, have you had sex with another man? If you have sexual contact with another man? Well, you know what? At this point in time, I'm like, well, how much contact we talking? Because the room is getting scanty. I am in A&E bleeding out. I am willing to compromise at this point in time. But wait, there is more. They can keep going. They can probe some more. You feel it easy, they can probe some more. You know what the next question they can ask you is, have you been incarcerated or spent time in prison for more than 7 days, and so on and so forth and so forth? That is the point at which I realized that my lawyer friends were a waste of time. Because all of them had land deals. That is where things go wrong. And then we can get, because finally, you know what I mean, to get through all the questions, we can get to a man like my buddy San Rock out there. And San Rock is a whole brand of different idiot. Because San Rock will sit there and he will answer all the questions calmly. Nope. Nope. Yes. Nope. And they can feel that, all right, finally we got a match. And then he can go like, but stop. I realize that you did not ask me anything about animals. People be like, excuse me? Yes, animals, you know, with a baba here and a baba there. Here a ba, there a ba, everywhere a baba. Well, sir, you mean to tell me that if I love a man, you do not want my blood, but I can fool a sheep? All this time, I in accident and emergency bleeding out. Just understand, this is why I need to upgrade. And that is why, if there's anybody out here tonight who is thinking seriously about this friendship vacancy, understand that I require bouginess. I consider bouginess as a major asset. Because you see, with the bougie people, I love when I don't care what anybody says about the bougies. I love bougie people. Because when you all show up, you all show out smoother than a fresh jar of Skippy. The bougie people will never look like the man that you saw on the security camera peeling through the window. I love you. Oh, yes, yeah. I suspect she's taken. But you heard some rock set, right? Don't worry about that. So, here's the vibe, eh? I have a nephew right now who's actually in the process of auditioning to be bougie. Don't worry, not you, Jesse. You just got the red skin and the curly hair. But no, this nephew I'm talking about, he's really good at it too. He's very good at the bouginess. He's, you know what I mean, he's good at what he does. He's worked hard. He's doing very well for himself. You know what I mean? So proud of him. And one night he was home. And he was in his bed and he heard blam, blam, blam. And he jumped out of bed. And his first thought was, oh shoot. It's the police. They can teeth my creepy. They can teeth my creepy and give it away to them big friends. If you did not get the joke about the creepy, do not worry. That means that you were raised the right way. Go home, hug your parents, and thank them. They kept you away from the bad company. Let God be praised. But it was not the police. His creepy was safe because I had stolen it the night before. No, I'm joking. I don't smoke. His rum, however, would never see the light of another day. But when he came out, he saw the tiles just popping up like blanks, 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 snap, crackle, pop. And he was like, oh gosh, the room is about to collapse. Because remember when we had the cave-in out Britain's Hill? So he was convinced that the room was about to collapse. The building was about to collapse. So he ran outside. And then a second later, he ran back inside because he realized that he would rather die than be seen outside his house in a bed sheet and bedroom slippers. So he ran back inside and put on his best Ralph Lauren pajamas because he said, you know what? When the rescuers pull his body from the wreckage, he wants everybody to know that he was a man of style and impeccable class to the very end. And this is a true story, people. I am not making this up. This is a true story. And when he told me this story, I listened to him. I looked at him and I said, big man, you serious? He said, yes, uncle. I said, well, I got one question for you. He said, go ahead. I said, since when you could afford Ralph Lauren pajamas? Look, try and put on a little bit more weight. And let me tell you, you could be my next best friend. Just don't tell nobody about the sheet, and we got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed night. Thank you very much.
I need to fire the DJ tonight. Where's my DJ? You can't find DJ. Wow, Jason, you had that bottle in your mouth very quickly. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank Jason for his set, and we are coming up with our final comedian for the night. It's been a real good time tonight. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out. Give yourself a round of applause, please. Our next comedian is a young man that he's quite interesting as a fellow. He goes by the name of Biko, because Biko, I know if you all know about Steve Biko and his fight for equality for South Africans and so on. But they're not South African about him. But put your hands together and welcome Biko. Come, Biko, man. Let's welcome him to the stage. Over to you, brother.
Hello. Good night, everybody, man. The thing is, right? It's really funny, like, when they attach your name to, like, a flyer. Because people who don't know that you do comedy and that you own money to, it show up. I got my mechanic right there, Jason Tull. Do some work for me 2 weeks ago. And they told him I was going to the ATM machine and come back. And he didn't find me. All sorts of numbers he called in and he didn't find me. But the man see my number, the man see my name on a flyer. And lo and behold, the man here tonight. Simon. The little dividend you got for me tonight, put it straight in here. And they can still owe you. That's funny, boy. You sick of me. Anyway though, man, how you all doing? I know last week would have been rough for a lot of parents, man, because I know like we like sent our children back to school last week, right? And like I was waiting to get mine out of the house because they had their school clothes pressed like 4 weeks ago. I mean, I like fully starched, you know. I had all these seams in because I didn't really want to get them little fuckers out of the house, you know. It rough, man. It rough, right? I love them, man, but I love them. But I love them like after school hours. You know, like I love them like after 4 till like 6 the next morning. But anytime in between there, man, I'm gonna go on and do something beneficial for one of future, man. You know? Like, and it reminds me of like myself when I first went into secondary school. Now I went through 6 years in secondary school and I gone 2 entire fights in my whole life. I'm gonna clap for that. 6 years of secondary school and 2 fights. And the reason for that is, right, the first fight I lost. I lost the first fight hands down. The second fight, it looked like I was gonna lose. So I ran. And I can tell you how this happened, right? So like I make it through my first day of school. And I was like, yeah, girls at school sweet and thing. And they get my timetable and this and that. And they heading back home on the bus. And like I ring the bell at Sharon Church. Bing! And the St. Andrew's Church bus the full. So I trying to like meander my way down through the crowd to get out. And I stand up for this fella's shoe. And the man had on a brand new pair of Buffalinos, right? And back in the early 90s, Buffalinos was the shit. Right? And that time you go on 4 pair of socks and you got them buff. Buff socks. A lot of modern people like buff socks. What are those? Y'all don't understand life. Y'all don't understand life. But I stand up for this man foot. And I went to turn around to tell the man sorry. And before I could say sorry, I feel boop. And I was like, for some reason, this thing tastes like blood. The man cuffed me in my mouth so hard, right? But like I can't fight because this was my stop. I get off the bus, I went home, jaw swell up this big. I go on school the next day. Obviously, I go on school with venom in my eye now. So when I know what time it is, I see the man. I want to know what happened. I went straight to the headmaster office. I said, sir, the guy over there in the Buffalinos cuffed me in my mouth yesterday evening and da-da-da-da. Right? So he went in, he get some flogging and stuff like that. Man come out the headmaster office and look at me and tell me, see you? Lunchtime, 20 past. And that time, like, a whole crowd of students gather around because they know it's action at lunchtime. And I can't let my people down because I done met myself, you know, like, feel like somebody the first day of school. So I gone up on the pasture now and the man show up and it was like, yo, the man look real intimidating though. And I ready for this because the whole first form group gathered on the pasture and they waiting for this action to unfold. And lo and behold, the games teacher holler for, all right, anybody here is here for cross country? I do so look. Me, sir. He was like, all right, we're running through Shuri Village. I was like, boy, you lucky boy. You lucky boy. Right? And that's how I ran, because I know that I didn't get beat the second time, and I didn't really about that life. School life is a serious life, you know. I remember even there was this time, like, we had break for, like, summer vacation. Summer vacation used to be, like, 8 weeks back in the day. I don't know what it is now. It's shorter, innit? So anyway, we break for summer vacation, and I at home. And before we went off, my class teacher was like, well, I want you all to go home and read a book, because we were doing literature. I want you to go home and read a book, and then come back to school and tell us what this whole book was about. I went home and I ran book for 8 weeks. I played Tip Me Too. I played road tennis. I even built stilts and walk on stilts and stuff for 8 weeks. We went back to school now, so the teacher was like calling on random students. You know, she was like, Dwight, come up, tell us what you read over the vacation. And Dwight went up. Dwight said, to be or not to be, that is the question. Teacher said, whoa, you read a really nice book. What was that book? Anybody knows that? It's Shakespeare. It is Shakespeare, right? But to be more precise, she said, yes, that's The Merchant of Venice. Okay. She called on another. She said, Timothy, do you mind coming up and telling us what you read over the vacation? Timothy went up, and Timothy was like, it is a wise father who knows his own son. I was like, really shy. I was like, these fellas really do the homework. Teacher was like, Timothy, well done. Anybody know what that book was from? That statement was from? Teacher was like, anyway, very well done, Timothy. You know, that's from, no, not The Merchant of Venice. The Merchant of Venice was before. This is from Ulysses. So I was like, all right, well, she ain't gonna call me because I don't want the bright ones. She was like, Biko. I was like, me? She was like, yeah, come up and tell us what you read. And I was like, shy. So I went up now and I was like, in front of the whole class, I was like, Jack and his paternal companion Jill ascended the geometrical protuberance for the prime purpose of acquiring their aquatic aspirations. Jack, in defying the laws of gravity, suffered great lacerations to the dorsal part of his cranium, and Jill quickly followed suit. I done up the whole place with that one, boy. Thank you. But the funny thing is, right, like, how many people in here like watching movies? I like horrors. I really like horrors, right? Yeah? Horrors thrill me. And it is only today that I realized that I was watching Scream, the new one. I think that was released in 2021, right? Ain't as good as the other ones, right? But it's then I realized, like, why it is that these people is really got good phone service, like, on a regular day, like, the texting the friends, like, hey, I'm going to the beach, blah, 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 send. But from the time a serial killer start to chase you, you don't get in the service. Like, everybody that get killed in movies is work with flow. Everybody got a flow package because when you need it most, you can't get in the fucking service. It's been rough, man. And I was like, whoa. Like, and the thing is with these serial killer movies, right? Like, you always find these Americans, like, they live in a house by themselves. And you hearing noises. And you be like, Billy, is that you? I'd be like, obviously you're gonna die. And for some reason in these movies, nobody don't lock the doors. I've never seen anybody approach a door and put a key in it and enter. Men just walk up to the door like, plaks, and walk in. And I'd be asking myself, like, whoa, if that was a Beijing in that house, I wonder if that would have gone on the same way. Probably not. Because when a Beijing live by himself and the man hear noise, the first thing the man gonna do is turn on that deadbolt. And if the noise persists, right? I say, whoever out there, you Johnny, you know who's me? Yeah, ass, I would done somebody, boy. And that's how a Beijing would deal with that, right? And I was like wondering how a Guyanese would deal with that. A Guyanese hear a noise outside. That's how the Guyanese. Man say, wait, what the, Bano? What the skunt is this, by? We really dip on. I live in here by myself, buddy. And you want to come and disturb my peace this time of night? Here I gonna tell you, right? And Guyanese don't make the sport, you know, the men is cut. And the men curry is be a vicious or curry, you know. The men be like, bye, you know what I can do with you them scone by? Hand me that, I can get this curry. And the men blow that curry powder in the face. It'd be rough, man. And like, you can't break it. You can't do that shit to an African. You know, as an African live by yourself and you ease up, play you talk one. Ooh, I'm here to kill you. This is how the African man gonna drop it. This is not going to end well for either one of us. You will die and I will go to the police. It is not today, it's not the day. Hear what I say to you now. I wash my hands of you in the name of the Father God Almighty. You have chosen the wrong house on the wrong night. My football team lost today. I will kill anybody. I will kill anyone. And then the man is going back and drop his blood there and look. And that's the end of you. And I was like, yo, I wonder if a man from Scotland was in this certain situation, how he would handle it, right? And Scottish people, I don't know how many people in here know anything about Scottish people, right? But I don't know nothing about them either. Only way watching the movies, right? Like Braveheart was Scottish as ass, right? And I tell myself, like, if a Scottish man had to be dealing with this and hear this noise outside, You might be going, who the fuck's out there? Why would you come around my place this time of night looking to cause trouble? Hear what I say to you, my friend. My name is Michael McLeod. And my ancestor is Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. I was born 400 years ago in the Highlands of Scotland. I am immortal. Now is the time of the gathering when a strike of a sword shall release the quickening. And in the end, there shall be only one. And that's how that will go down. It's rough, man. I'm happy that you're all like that here, man. But when I really look at life and I think about things, right? Like, I think that we put too much of our lives out there on social media. Nah, it's a fact, man. Like, every so-and-so thing we do, we don't need to post it. Right? Because, like, we got some mums and stuff. I mean, like, kudos to the mothers, all the females in here who are mothers, and even the ones who aren't mothers, like aunties and like godmothers and stuff. Big up on themselves and thing, man. But when I can't post everything, especially these little ugly children. I mean, like, honestly, right? I see some mothers. Wow, that's special. That's real special, man. DJ Power Surge, man. Pick it up. I mean, like, I don't think that we fathers get enough credit, you know? Like, they come down on us and say, oh, you're not a loving father because you don't, like, post photos of your children and stuff, but we are there for that support, you know, like we take them to school, you know, we buy school clothes, we take them out, teach them how to make kites and stuff, but fathers are more, I think that we're more understanding than the females, because like, we look at this child from birth and we realize, but there's a real ugly little baby, you know. It ain't really making sense posting a picture of this child. It's tell the mother, give you a chance to grow into your looks. You understand? And at 2, 3, he probably start to look cute, and then he's like carry for a little haircut and a liner, and then he start to look like you, and then you start posting selfies of you and your little man. But mothers, man, you're all vicious, man. But listen, like, now that I'm up here, right? It gets me to thinking, you know, like, imagine, like, you know the story of Jesus and Jesus' birth and stuff like that. Imagine if Mary was pregnant in 2022 with Jesus, right? You can imagine how that would really go down, though. I don't think she and Joseph would be together today. And the reason is, right, because, like, now we want to post everything. And, like, imagine Mary, like, on Instagram, and her handle is The Virgin. And then she posts a picture like, hey, 3rd trimester, hashtag, right? And then like it's like, this is God's plan, hashtag. And Joseph not the biological father, hashtag. But the thing is, right, like, obviously Joseph was a carpenter. Because that's where Jesus picked up his trade from. And imagine if Joseph was like working at Jada or Initech or one of construction companies. You know, as you working with a group of men, right? And your wife that supposedly is a virgin, posting pictures and stuff, talking, oh, look at my baby bump, blah, 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 blah. Right? And like, you know, like Roger, who's like Joseph's close friend at Jada, they met up on the scaffold, and the man is followed like Mary, and the man was like, wait. Master Joseph, I thought you tell me that you're Mary and Duna, yeah? I thought you tell me that Mary's still a virgin. Like, yeah, she is. So, explain this. So then Joseph goes home now. Joseph goes home. Mary, come here. Come here. Let me go a little conversation. You gotta stop the posting, man. Again, real pressure at work. You gotta stop putting up these things, man. I really can't deal with it, you know. You can really imagine like Joseph walking away from that relationship and then he getting put in court. And every other week you're seeing he at St. Matthias court looking to pay child support. You know, you're like, you go on to St. Matthias and see Joseph up there with the ATM card talking one. Yeah, $350 per Jesus account. It's rough, man. It's rough. But listen though, in all honesty, right? Like any people who saw the flyer and the poster for tonight, you would see that tonight is called Never Have I Ever. And a lot of things we do in life, we will say, never have I ever, in public. But in private, people don't know what you really do. Right? And you find yourself sometimes in situations and you don't even know that you're in the situation. Case in point. So, years ago, right, there was this club that I used to frequent. I used to go there every Friday night and party. And being a regular, right, you start to notice who the other regulars are, right? You don't know them by name, but you see them, right? So every time I get to the bar, I would see this guy at the left-hand corner of the bar, right? For like 8 weeks, and I'd be pal. So this particular night, I go into the bar, I call for a round of drinks, take out my card, and the bartender goes, after mixing the drinks, the bartender goes, man, the machine is down, man, you gotta go and get cash. I was like, seriously, that's a real inconvenience right now, because I'd half blind, I'd drunk, right? So the guy, out the blue, the man jumps in the frame, like Captain America, like, nah, I can deal with that. I got that sorted. I was like, you're a good man. I was like, dude, give me your number so I could show you tomorrow and sort you back out with this money, right? Because that's the right thing to do. And I was like, oh, that's a real nice gesture. So I go back to my friends now and I give them the drinks. So I showed the guy the following day. I was like, yo, soldier, this Steve, got a little cash for you. I was like, no problem, man. Actually, I going to a little party tonight. And if you're interested in coming, you could come through and think. I was like, sure, give me directions. And back in the day, we ain't had like Google Maps nor nothing like that. Right? It was like, get your directions over the phone. Your mom was like, yeah, it's a little secluded place though, so getting your directions ain't really gonna cut it. Want me come for you? I was like, sure, no problem. So I tell the man how to get for me. 6 o'clock here, kiki. I look outside, I see this Mazda Miata. Y'all know what's a Mazda Miata? A Mazda Miata back in the day was right out of this world. A little 2-door sports car. It was black. It was shiny with some silver rims and drop top, right? And anybody who grew up with a mother old school like my mother know that if you're going out with somebody, you gotta bring the body to meet your mother. Cause in case something happen, your mother gonna know who you left home with. I was like, yeah, you gotta come inside and meet my mom. My mom gone inside. I was like, yeah, mom. Derek, my mom. She was like, yeah, nice to meet you, Derek. Oh, your travel safe. I go back up to this Mazda Miata. And I opened the door and I realized the man had 2 sparkle bucket seats. I was like, shit. I was like real excited and I get the seat and I sit down. And this bucket seat like hugged me. This bucket seat hugged like all of my contours. And this bucket seat was so comfortable. And I was in a real vulnerable state at that point in time. And I was like, damn. There's a real nice car. There's a real nice bucket seat. And we go on to this little party. So when we get to the party now, they had valet parking. So we hopped out. Somebody in this nice little bow tie jumped in and went parked the car and we walk in. I was like, we got pay? Mom was like, nah, dude. We in VIP. I was like, VIP? I mean, like, I watched documentaries on VIP. I have never actually been in a VIP or to a VIP event. And I was like, shit, this is my new best friend. So anyway, we in VIP and like the waiters and the waitresses like walking with these things and spinning them, and you could just stop them arbitrarily and get like a fruit cocktail or a shrimp cocktail or a little champagne, and they just like dung in these because they're free. And I was like, this is the life. So I was like, anyway though, Derek, let me sort you out. Now you got the money on me. And he must say, nah, that's cool. That's between us. We good, dude. We good. And like, I was like, nah, this is real nice. This is like so cool. This is a nice thing for you to do. And Derek became my best friend. So there were a couple of times that Derek would have traveled for work, right? And Derek would have like bring me back like a cologne or a nice little baseball cap. Cause Derek is obviously of the opinion that I like colognes, cause I do. And I was like, dog, I really appreciate it, man. He was like, no problem, boo. I was like, what you say? He said, I said, no problem, bro. I was like, oh, yeah. All right, man, cool. Be good, man. Be good. So could you imagine, right? Derek showed me one evening. He was like, yeah, man, you busy? I was like, nah, what's up? He was like, man, you want to go and grab a bite? I was like, you want to go and grab a bite? I was like, yeah, man, where you going? We going to be curbside or a sign? I said, no, we going to be tights. I said, I was like, fucking tights? I was like, you don't just grab a bite at tights. You just grab a bite at Chafet or KFC or Pink Star or Gloria and Baxter's Road. You just grab a bite. But when you're going by tights, it's a whole affair. So I dressed up a little nice. For it. I put on my best black suit and think I look hot. I look real good. Anyway, we going by tights. When we get by tights now, the hostess greet me at the door. Table for two? I was like, table for two? I said, I thought we'd like sitting at the bar or something. So anyway, we walk over to this table. And the table got two chairs. And then the table got these two like candles like flickering. And I was like, yo, this is real fancy. I was like, my man got taste, boy. It's real cool. And like obviously hanging out with me for such a long period of time, he obviously know that I like salmon. He obviously know that I like salmon. So when he tell no need for menu, bring salmon and mash and stuff. And I was like, wow. I was like, wow, dude, I really appreciate that, man. Because if I had to look through that menu, I would probably still be here trying to make up my mind, man. And like, thumbs up, brother. I really appreciate this. So the salmon came, and then Derek got up and went to the bartender. But meanwhile, the bartender was also the body playing the music, right? The man went to the bartender. I said, well, the man probably going to get a drink or something. So he walked back over. Serge.
I am ready for
Don't stop it, just lower it down a little bit. A little bit more. So I at the table eating my salmon, and this song playing in the background. So Derek walks back over and he sits down. I was like, yo, this song's sweet. This is a song that I freaking love. I love this song. And then Derek looks at me. He was like, you know that this is like 6 months we've been going out. Stop that. I was like, what the fuck you talking about? And then it all came back to me, right? Because like, I went back to the beginning. The man paid for my drinks. I brought the man to meet my mother. The man brought me cologne. The man took me to a VIP event. And then finally, the man brought me to dinner. And it is at that point in time I realized that I was dating a man for 6 months. And I didn't know I was dating a man. But you know what really hurt me? You know what really hurt me? Is at that point in time I realized I was the girl. My name is Biko. Thank you all. Really appreciate it, man. Lovely.
All right, give it up for Biko. You guys have been wonderful tonight. My God. Wow, the stories, my God. You know, it starts with buying drinks, then you're getting cologne, then you're getting salmon, then you're hearing music, you're hearing VIP events. Oh my God. Wow. Well, guys, in terms of the comedy, we are over right now. That was our last comedian. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting Cocktails and Comedy. Give yourself a round of applause. And I want y'all guys to give yourselves a round of applause, or should I say, give Vyn Lounge and Restaurant a round of applause. Isn't this not a nice venue? It's a lovely venue. And the most important thing is that you guys are here. You made it special, so I want to thank all of you. I know some of you came from very far. Some came from St. James, St. Philip, Christchurch. Thank you for being here tonight. And the night is not over. It's time for some music and some drinks. I've had one or two, so I'm feeling very good. But I bought my drinks. Derek didn't buy my drinks, so I'm good. Derek did not buy my drinks, I'm good. So have a good night, everyone. Enjoy DJ Power Surge. You're going to play some music for you. The bar is still open. You can still get some knickknacks to eat. Enjoy your night. Thank you.